Here students, in the last class we discussed the if and else statement. So if and else means first it will check the condition. If the condition is true, so it will execute the statements, otherwise else block will be executed. So yesterday I given some examples. The first one is to check whether the given number is positive, negative or zero. So in this example, so here the number of input is only one. First you can write the hash include iostream.h. Next void main. Just I can declare int of a, cout, enter a, cin a. If a is greater than 0, so this is the program. Okay. Here the number of input is only 1, and here it consists of 3 conditions, but we have to check only the 2 conditions. By default third one will be executed, and again don't check the condition. See here, if a is greater than 0, for example, if your input value is plus 5 is greater than 0, so it should display a is a positive. If it is a negative number, minus 5 is greater than 0, the condition become false. Next it will come to the else if. Here minus 5 is less than 0, again the condition is true, it will execute negative. Suppose if I enter 0, first condition is false, second condition is also false, then it will execute the else block is a 0. If you are writing the program for more than 2 conditions, that time you have to use the if else if and else statement. Okay, depending upon the program, depending upon the situation, so the number of else if block will be increased. And another one is largest of 3 numbers. Okay, in the largest of 3 numbers, the number of inputs are 3. So int of a comma b comma c, int of a comma b comma c, and here you have to enter a comma b comma c, cin of a, cin of b, cin of c. For example, a is equal to 30, b is equal to 20, c is equal to 10. I can give the input values. If you say that a is the largest number, means first a is compared with b and a is compared with c, then only we say that a is the largest number. So first a value b joti comparison ಆಗಬೇಕು, next a value c joti comparison ಆಗಬೇಕು. ಸೊ ಎರಡರ ಜೊತೆ ಕಂಪ್ಯಾರಿಸನ್ ಆತಪ್ಪ ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ ಅವೆರಡು ಕಂಡೀಷನ್ ಸ್ಯಾಟಿಸ್ಫೈ ಆತಪ್ಪ ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ ಸೊ ವಿ ಸೇ ದಟ್ ಎ ಇಸ್ ದ ಲಾರ್ಜೆಸ್ಟ್ ನಂಬರ್. ಸೊ ಓನ್ಲಿ ಕಂಪ್ಯಾರಿಸನ್ ಆಫ್ ಎ ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಬಿ, ನಾ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಎ ಮತ್ತು ಬಿ ನ ಕಂಪೇರ್ ಮಾಡಿ ಸೊ ಎ ಇಸ್ ದ ಲಾರ್ಜೆಸ್ಟ್ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಕ್ ಬರಂಗಿಲ್ಲ ರೀ. ಎದಕ್ಕಪ್ಪ ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ ದ ಪ್ರೋಗ್ರಾಮ್ ಈಸ್ ಆಫ್ largest of 3 numbers, but if you are comparing a and b, the first condition is satisfied. Compulsory next you can check the condition for a and c. So for this purpose, so we have to check the 2 times conditions, 2 conditions in a single if statement. So that is if a is greater than b and a is greater than c. If it is true, c out a is large. So you know, first a is greater than b. Here double ampersand means it is a logical and operator. So ಇಲ್ಲಿ logical and operator ಏನು ಮಾಡುತ್ತೆ? So first condition ಕರೆಕ್ಟ್ ಇರಬೇಕು, ಸೆಕೆಂಡ್ ಕಂಡೀಷನ್ ಕರೆಕ್ಟ್ ಇರಬೇಕು. ಸೊ ಅಂದಾಗ ಏನಾಗುತ್ತಪ್ಪ ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ ರಿಸಲ್ಟ್ ಕರೆಕ್ಟ್ ಇರುತ್ತೆ. So and means if both the conditions are true, then it will execute the statement. Otherwise if any one of the condition is false, directly it will come to the else if. So ಇಲ್ಲಿ a is equal to 30 ಕೊಡ್ತೀನಿ, b is equal to 20 ಕೊಡ್ತೀನಿ, c is equal to 10 ಕೊಡ್ತೀನಿ, sorry c is equal to 40 ಕೊಡ್ತೀನಿ. 30 is greater than 20. First time the condition is true. Here 30 is greater than 40, that is false. Here and is there, true false, the result is false. Okay, next it will come to the else if block. In the else if block, don't write, some of you write again b is greater than a and b is greater than c like this. Don't write like this. Okay, so already a is compared with b and a is compared with c. So ಇಲ್ಲಿ comparison ಆಗಲಾರ್ದ variables ಯಾವ್ಯಾವಪ್ಪ ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ b and c. So directly you can write if b is greater than c, else if b is greater than c. If it is true, see out, b is large. See out, c is large. So it's complete the largest of 3 number programs. See here. First I can give 30, 20 and 10. 30 is greater than 20, condition is true. 30 is greater than 10, again condition is true. A is the largest. Suppose if I give 30, 10 and 40, this that if I give 30, 10 and 40, this condition does not satisfy. So that's why it will come to the else if block. In the else if block, b is 20, c is 40, 20 is greater than 40, again condition becomes false. So it will come to the else and it will execute the c is the largest number. Okay, so first we can analyze the program. So and after that you can decide the number of inputs, and based on the number of input you have to think how to write the condition. Okay, so this is the example for largest of 3 numbers. Okay, next program is the person or the student has scored distinction. Student has scored distinction or first class or second class or pass or fail. So based on the percentage, if I give the input value as a 85%, the system should display the student has scored distinction. In the same way first class, in the same way second class, in the same way pass. If I give the input as a 30 or 25%, so that time it should display the fail. Here the number of input is only one, that is percentage. Based on the percentage we have to decide whether the student has scored distinction, first class, second class, pass or fail. Just I can write float the percentage. See out. So enter the percentage. Enter the percentage. See of. See here. Here total 5 conditions are there. Here for distinction purpose I can write one condition, that is in the if condition. Finally fail will be in the else block, and the remaining are 3. Okay, we will have to write these 3 conditions. It must be in the else if block. Okay, if so the range of the distinction is from 80 to 100 or 75 to 100 you can consider. That is P is greater than or equal to 75 and this P is less than or equal to 100. Suppose if I write only P is greater than or equal to 100, if I give the input value as a 101, again that time also it should display the student has scored distinction. The maximum percentage is 100. So So that's why, so we can restrict the percentage from 75 to 100. So within this range, whatever we have to give the percentage, so it should display the student has scored distinction. See out distinction. LC for first class, percentage greater than or equal to 60. Percentage is greater than or equal to 60 and less than or equal to 70. First class. Again LC. See out second class. Again LC. Okay, so this is the program. See here. First time I can give 85 input. Here 85 is greater than or equal to 75. Condition is true, and 85 is less than or equal to 100. Again the condition is true. It should display the result as distinction. Suppose if I give the input value as a 65, 65 is greater than or equal to 75. False. False means it will come to the LC floor. 65 is greater than or equal to 60, condition is true, and 65 is less than or equal to 74. Again the condition is true, should display the first class. Suppose if I give the 55, so that time this block will be executed. If I give the input value as a 40, so that time it will execute. And if I enter 30, so all the conditions become false, and finally it will execute the else block, that is fail. Okay, so this is the another example using if, else if and else statement. Okay. There are so many examples are there. Okay, at least you can try yourself. Okay. So another example is x comma y. Here x and y are the two coordinate points. Here x and y are the two coordinate points. So these points belongs to the which quadrants? So in the mathematics there are two quadrants. First one is plus plus, minus plus, plus minus, minus minus. I think. Okay. So you know very well than me. Okay. So there are four quadrants. Here I consider first quadrant value as a plus plus, second quadrant as minus plus, plus minus, and minus minus. Okay. So here the number of input is again 2. So here int of x comma y. See out. Enter the x comma y. See in x and okay. If x is greater than 0 and y is greater than 0. See here. In the first quadrant, x and y are the positive values. So how to check whether the number is positive or negative? If x is greater than 0 and y is greater than 0, so see out. So first quadrant. First quadrant. LCM. In the second quadrant values, so I think minus plus. So here x value is minus means, so here x is less than 0 and y is greater than 0. See out. Second quadrant. Else if x is greater than 0 and y is less than 0. See out. Third quadrant. Finally, see out. Fourth. So this is another example of if else if then else statement. So here there are four conditions. One can be written in the if and last one can be written in else. By default, else will be executed and remaining are in the else if. Okay. So depending upon the situation, depending upon the program, the number of else if block will be increased. This is completely about the if else if then else statement. And exam. Okay. So I think Sunday. So Sunday all of you written the CS exam. Okay. And some of you did very well and some of you written very badly. So ಇಲ್ಲಿ exam ದಾಗ question ಏನಿದಪ್ಪ ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ very simple question. So what is computer? So what is algorithm? What is flowchart? So all questions are direct and already I given the notes also. But programming concept I didn't give it. Still I didn't give any notes. Okay. But all questions are direct and accurate. Okay. So the question ಕೇಳಿದ್ದೆ. So write the or types of flowcharts. So I already said that types of flowcharts are system flowcharts and program flowcharts. ನೀವೇನು ಬರೀತೀರಿ? ಸೊ ಇಂಟರ್ನೆಟ್ ದಾಗ ಅದನ್ನ ಕಾಪಿ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಂಡು ಅದರೊಳಗೆ ಏನು ಬರುತ್ತಲ್ಲ ಡೇಟಾ ಫ್ಲೋ, ಪ್ರಾಸೆಸ್ ಫ್ಲೋ, ಸೊ ಅದನ್ನು ಬರೀತೀರಿ. ಸೊ ದಟ್ ಈಸ್ ರಾಂಗ್. ಓಕೆ. At the block diagram of computer ಕೇಳಿದ್ರೆ, so block diagram means compulsory you have to draw the diagram, that is input unit, CPU, control unit, ALU, primary memory, secondary memory and output unit, and you have to explain each part. At least one or two line you have to write, then only you will get 3 marks. So some of you, almost all, simply you have to explain block diagram is nothing but the computer and like that. So ಆ ಟೈಪ್ ಬರೆದ್ರೆ ಮಾರ್ಕ್ಸ್ ಬರಂಗಿಲ್ಲ. ಮತ್ತು ಜನರೇಷನ್ ಆಫ್ ಕಂಪ್ಯೂಟರ್ ಒಳಗೆ ಇನ್ನು ಕ್ಲಿಯರ್ ಆಗಿ ಬರೀಬೇಕ್ರಿ. ಇನ್ ದ ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಜನರೇಷನ್ ದೇ ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಟು ಯೂಸ್ಡ್ ವಾಕ್ಯೂಮ್ ಟ್ಯೂಬ್ಸ್, ಇನ್ ದಟ್ ಸೆಕೆಂಡ್ ಜನರೇಷನ್ ಟ್ರಾನ್ಸಿಸ್ಟರ್. ಸೊ ಇನ್ ಈಚ್ ಜನರೇಷನ್ ಅಟ್ ಲೀಸ್ಟ್ ಯು ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಟು ರೈಟ್ 2 to 3 points, ದೆನ್ ಯು ವಿಲ್ ಗೆಟ್ 5 marks. ಬಟ್ ನೀವೇನು ಬರೀತೀರಿ? ಜನರೇಷನ್ ಆಫ್ ಕಂಪ್ಯೂಟರ್ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಏನೇನೋ ಬರೀತಿರೋದು, ಒಂದಕ್ಕೊಂದು ಸಂಬಂಧನೇ ಇಲ್ಲ. ಮತ್ತು ಅಲ್ಗೋರಿದಮ್ ಐತಿ. ಅಲ್ಗೋರಿದಮ್ ಆಲ್ಮೋಸ್ಟ್ ಆಲ್ 90% ಕರೆಕ್ಟ್ ಬರ್ತದೆ. ಬಟ್ ಒಬ್ಬೊಬ್ರು ಹೆಂಗೆ ಬರ್ದಿರಪ್ಪ ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ ಕ್ಯಾಲ್ಕುಲೇಟ್ ದಿ ಸಿಂಪಲ್ ಇಂಟ್ರೆಸ್ಟ್ ಅಂತ ಐತಿ. ಹೌದಾ? ನೀವೇನು ಬರೀತೀರಿ? ಫಾರ್ ಎಕ್ಸಾಂಪಲ್ PTR, P, T, R ತಗೊಂಡ್ರೆ ಹೆಂಗೆ ಬರೀಬೇಕು? P into T into R ಅಂತ ಬರೀಬೇಕು. ಹಿಂಗೆ ಬರೆದ್ರೆ ಏನು ತಿಳ್ಕೊಬೇಕು ನಾವು? PTR ಅಟ್ಲೀಸ್ಟ್ ಡಾಟ್ ಆರ್ ಅಟ್ಲೀಸ್ಟ್ ಯು ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಟು ಕಂಬೈನ್. P ಬರೀತೀರಿ, ಸ್ಪೇಸ್ ಕೊಡ್ತೀರಿ, T ಬರೀತೀರಿ, ಸ್ಪೇಸ್ ಕೊಡ್ತೀರಿ, R ಬರೀತೀರಿ. ಸೊ ಇದು ಬ್ರ್ಯಾಕ್ ಬರಂಗಿಲ್ಲ. ಮತ್ತು ಫ್ಲೋ ಚಾರ್ಟ್ ಕೇಳ್ಯಾರಿ, ಒಬ್ಬೊಬ್ರು ಡ್ರಾ ಮಾಡ್ಯಾರ, ಒಬ್ಬೊಬ್ರು ಡ್ರಾ ಮಾಡಿಲ್ಲ. ಮತ್ತು ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಫ್ಲೋ ಚಾರ್ಟ್ ಕ್ಲಿಯರಾಗಿ ಕೊಟ್ಟಾರೆ, ಗಿವ್ ದ ನೊಟೇಷನ್ಸ್ ಆಫ್ ಫ್ಲೋ ಚಾರ್ಟ್ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿ ಅದರ ನೇಮ್ ಮತ್ತು ಸಿಂಬಾಲ್ ಎರಡೂ ಬರೀಬೇಕು. ಬರೀ ನೇಮ್ ಅಷ್ಟೇ ಬರೆದ್ರೆ ಬರಂಗಿಲ್ಲ, ಮಾರ್ಕ್ಸ್ ಬರಂಗಿಲ್ಲ, ಅದು ಫುಲ್ ಮಾರ್ಕ್ಸ್ ಬರಂಗಿಲ್ಲ. ಓಕೆ. ಮತ್ತು ವಾಟ್ ಈಸ್ ಮೆಮೊರಿ ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಟೈಪ್ಸ್ ಆಫ್ ಮೆಮೊರಿ ಅಂತ ಕೇಳೈತೆ. ಸೊ ಮೆಮೊರಿ ಈಸ್ ನಥಿಂಗ್ ಬಟ್ ಇಟ್ ಇಸ್ ದ ಸ್ಟೋರೇಜ್ ಏರಿಯಾ ಇನ್ ದ ಸಿಸ್ಟಮ್. ಹೌದಾ? ಟೈಪ್ಸ್ ಆಫ್ ಮೆಮೊರಿ ಕೇಳಿದ್ರೆ ಪ್ರೈಮರಿ ಮೆಮೊರಿ, ಸೆಕೆಂಡರಿ ಮೆಮೊರಿ ಬರೀಬೇಕು. ನೀವೆಲ್ಲ ಏನು ಬರೀತೀರಿ? ರ್ಯಾಮ್ ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ರಾಮ್ ಬರೀತೀರಿ. ರ್ಯಾಮ್ ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ರಾಮ್ ಆರ್ ನಾಟ್ ದ ಪಾರ್ಟ್ಸ್ ಆಫ್ ಮೆಮೊರಿ, ಇಟ್ ಈಸ್ ಅ RAM and ROM are the types of primary memory or it is a types of main memory. Primary memory types ಇವು. ಸೊ ಪ್ರೈಮರಿ ಮೆಮರಿ ಒಳಗೆ ಎರಡು ಬರ್ತಾವ್ರಿ, ಅಥವಾ ಪ್ರೈಮರಿ ಮೆಮರಿ ಇಸ್ ನಥಿಂಗ್ ಬಟ್ ದ ಮೇನ್ ಮೆಮರಿ. ಅದರೊಳಗೆ ಎರಡು ಮತ್ತು ಕೆಟಗರಿ ಬರ್ತಾವೆ, ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ನಾವು ರ್ಯಾಮ್ ಮತ್ತು ರಾಮ್ ಅಂತ ತಗೊಳ್ತೀವಿ, ಹೌದಾ. ಬಟ್ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಇನ್ ಜನರಲ್ ಆಗಿ ಟೈಪ್ಸ್ ಆಫ್ ಮೆಮರಿ ಕೇಳಿದಾಗ ಸೊ ಪ್ರೈಮರಿ ಮೆಮರಿ, ಸೆಕೆಂಡರಿ ಮೆಮರಿ ಅಂತ ಬರೀಬೇಕ್ರಿ. ಸೊ ಪ್ರೈಮರಿ ಮೆಮರಿ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ರ್ಯಾಮ್ ಆಬ್ವಿಯಸ್ಲಿ ರೀ, ಸೆಕೆಂಡರಿ ಮೆಮರಿ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಹಾರ್ಡ್ ಡಿಸ್ಕ್. ಡಿಫ್ರೆನ್ಸ್ ಬಿಟ್ವೀನ್ ಹಾರ್ಡ್ವೇರ್ ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಸಾಫ್ಟ್ವೇರ್, ಸೊ ಆಲ್ಮೋಸ್ಟ್ ಎಲ್ಲರೂ ಕರೆಕ್ಟಾಗಿ ಬರ್ದಿರಿ. ಸೊ ಅದ್ರ ಬಗ್ಗೆ ನೋ ಡೌಟ್. ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಅಪ್ಲಿಕೇಶನ್ಸ್ ಕೇಳ್ಯಾರ, ಸೊ ಅದು ಆಲ್ಮೋಸ್ಟ್ ಎಲ್ಲರೂ ಕರೆಕ್ಟಾಗಿ ಬರ್ದಿರಿ. ಓಕೆ, ಸೊ ಅಪ್ಲಿಕೇಶನ್ಸ್ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಏನಪ್ಪ ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ, ಸೊ ನಾವು ಪ್ರೆಸೆಂಟ್ ಸಿಚುವೇಶನ್ ಒಳಗೆ, ಸೊ ನಾವು ಪ್ರೆಸೆಂಟ್ಲಿ ಲಿವಿಂಗ್ ವರ್ಲ್ಡ್ ಒಳಗೆ ಸೊ ಕಂಪ್ಯೂಟರನ್ನು ಯಾವ್ಯಾವ ಫೀಲ್ಡ್ ಒಳಗೆ ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ. ಎಜುಕೇಷನ್ ಸಿಸ್ಟಮ್ ಇರ್ಬೋದು, ಸೈನ್ಸ್ ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಟೆಕ್ನಾಲಜಿ ಇರ್ಬೋದು, ಸ್ಕೂಲ್ ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಕಾಲೇಜಸ್ ಇರ್ಬೋದು, ಹಾಸ್ಪಿಟಲ್ಸ್ ಇರ್ಬೋದು, ಬ್ಯಾಂಕಿಂಗ್ಸ್ ಇರ್ಬೋದು, ಓಕೆ, ರೈಲ್ವೆ ರಿಸರ್ವೇಷನ್ ಸಿಸ್ಟಮ್ಸ್ ಇರ್ಬೋದು. ಸೊ ಬೇಕಾದ 3 to 4 ಅಪ್ಲಿಕೇಶನ್ಸ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ ಸಫಿಷಿಯಂಟ್. ಓಕೆ, ಸೊ ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಎಕ್ಸಾಮ್ ಒಳಗೆ ಸೊ ಇನ್ನೂ ಶುರು ಮಾಡಬೇಕು. ಸೊ ಟೋಟಲ್ 35 ಮಾರ್ಕ್ಸಿಂದ ಇತ್ತು, ಪಾಸಿಂಗ್ ಮಾರ್ಕ್ಸ್ 11 ಇರುತ್ತೆ. ಓಕೆ, ಸೊ ಐ ಹೋಪ್ ಯು ಗಾಟ್ ಇಟ್. ಇನ್ ದ ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಕ್ಲಾಸ್ ವಿ ವಿಲ್ ಡಿಸ್ಕಸ್ ದಿ ಸಮ್ ಮೋರ್ ಪ್ರೋಗ್ರಾಮ್ಸ್. ಥ್ಯಾಂಕ್ ಯು.